Trading options on Ameritrade is really easy because they have an awesome desktop platform that you can use called ThinkorSwim. When you want to trade options on Ameritrade, what you have to do is apply for options on your account. And then once you have that set up, go and download the ThinkorSwim platform, and you'll get this, which I think is like one of the best tools for trading that you would ever need. In this video, I'm going to do a quick tour of what you would use when you're trading options in the ThinkorSwim platform and some of the cool features that you can use and how you can customize it quickly. So when you're in here, one of the first things you want to learn how to use is the chart. And to get to that, at the top here, you're going to click chart. And here's your charts. Now, one thing I'm going to suggest doing is linking your chart to your option chain. So on this little icon here next to where you put in your ticker, I want you to click on that and then choose any color here or any number. And then when you go to trade options, you find that under trade, all products, and then over here, same thing, change this to the same color. And what that is going to do is it's going to change the chart to match whatever option you're looking at, or vice versa. So now if I change this to Tesla, for example, when I go to the trade tab, you see it already pulls up Tesla. What that's also going to let me do is reverse that. So I can also look at a specific contract, a strike price I want, and a date I want, and see what the price has been for that contract over time to see if I'm getting like a good entry point. So to do that, click on the position you want to do. So in this example, I'm looking at the call side, and I'm going to say I want this one. I'll right click it, click copy, and go up here, and then I'll paste it. Command V or Control V if you're on Windows. Hit enter. Now if I go to the chart, you see it's going to be looking at that contract now. So now I can see what that specific contract has done over time. So I can see it's pretty low right now, and that's because we're getting near expiration on this particular one. But if I was trading back here, I can see that it just recently dipped. Maybe I'll wait a little bit, see if the contract gets more premium on before I sell it. Now let's go back to the trade thing. I'm going to switch this back to Tesla. And something that you'll also see is it starts off with like a small amount of strikes available, but there's a lot more than that. One of the first things I do when I come in is I change this to all. And now I can see every strike price that's available for this ticker on that specific date. To minimize it, on the left here, click on the little drop down arrow, and I can see all the different expiration dates I could choose from. Another neat trick is you can click this icon here to collapse or expand all the strikes at the same time. So that's pretty neat. When you're looking at the actual option chain here, the calls are on the left, and then the puts are on the right. And you can also customize this to put in whatever statistics you want up here, or whatever fields you want. So for me, I love having probability of out of the money, theta, extrinsic, and open interest. To put those on, what you do is on layout here, click on that, customize, and then you can literally look for whatever you want to put on and have it show up in your option chain. Now these are what I have on because I like seeing probability out of the money. Even though this is related to delta, it differs a little bit. Theta shows me how much money I'll make per day if I'm selling this contract. And extrinsic value, same thing. It shows you how much extrinsic value is left on that contract, and that's what I'm looking to capture when I'm doing theta plays. Open interest lets you know how many contracts are open for that particular strike and position. So let's say I want to put out a position. What I'll do is click on the bid or the ask of what I want to do. So if I want to buy or sell the 660 call here that expires today, I click on this position. You'll see a entry tool come up. And in here, I can edit all the information I want. So first, I want to start by how many contracts I want to do. If I click on the bid, it'll default to a sell, so you'll see a negative. If I want to actually buy the contract, I want to make sure to change that to a 1. And it'll also tell you if you're buying or selling that contract right here. Then you want to just make sure that everything is the date you want, the strike price you want. And then over here, you can put the price you want to get filled at by clicking the icons here, or you can highlight it, delete it, and put in whatever price you want. So I should put in 10. The order type, I almost always use limit order. I think I've used a market order like twice in my life. So Limit order, you dictate what you're willing to put this trade on for. And then when everything looks all nice and dandy, what you do is click confirm and send. I'll give you one more chance to look at everything, and click send. And you can see that I just sold that, and I got a fill at 17 cents because what I was willing to take was 10 cents, which is less than what the current stuff is. I got an instant fill. So that's how you trade an option right on ThinkorSwim. If I go to monitor, you can now see I have this position on here. You can see I'm already down a little bit because it looks like Tesla might have gone up. Trade history, that's where I like to go to see what my price filled was at if I'm looking back in time. And one of the coolest and best features about the ThinkorSwim platform is the Analyze tab, which you can find by going here. If you don't know how to use this, I highly suggest you check out this video and learn how to do it. I use this on a majority of my trades. It helps you make sure that you're doing exactly what you want to do. It saved me hundreds of dollars catching a mistake that it's just awesome. I can't say it enough. If you haven't used it, check out this video and wish you guys the best of luck trading.